Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. It's been a while, hey. I am seeing a trend that was kind of started by Bailey Sarian, where you tell a story and put your makeup on. I kind of want to go down that route, similar, but I'm gonna tell some like ghost stories and some haunted things. And I'm gonna start with Michigan because that's where I'm from. So yeah, it's gonna be kind of a new series on the channel. I don't know what I'm gonna call it yet. So if you have any ideas, put them down below. But yeah. So this first one, kind of to go along with the last video that I posted like a month ago, is gonna be from Mackinac Island, and it's gonna be about the college that used to be on Mackinac Island. So I'm not really going to go through the products that I'm using. Somebody's here. But I will list everything down below that I'm using. So I'm just going to kind of start putting things on my face and tell a story. So, Mackinac Island, I don't know who that is watching this has been there, probably quite a few of you, is very, very old. Obviously. But in 1966, there was a college. So in 1966, the Mackinac Island College, or Mackinac College, opened, and it was a 4-year liberal college. So it was only open for 4 years, from 1966 to 1970. Excuse me as I'm looking down, I have this mirror here. Need to like figure out a real situation. And during that time, there was a student who everyone now calls Harvey, although his actual name has kind of been lost, even though it was not that long ago. There's really no record, and but there might be. I just haven't found it, and I've been going to Mackinac Island since I was an infant. So if anybody knows better than me, I have not been able to find what his actual name is. But they call him Harvey, and his ghost now haunts the island. And we'll get into that. So Harvey attended the college, and while he was there, he fell in love with another student. And I have heard different reports that they dated, others that they didn't, that she broke up with him for somebody else. It's not entirely clear. But at some point, Harvey proposed to this girl that he was in love with, and she turned him down, which is very tragic. Harvey thought it was tragic anyway, because he was so distressed that he went up on the bluffs above the college and shot himself. So it actually took 5 months for anybody to find Harvey's body. He shot himself in the winter, and his body was uncovered in the spring by 2 ladies. Isn't this working? Who had gone for a walk up on the bluffs, and they found him there.
Where is this video?
A makeup video. Mama video. So there actually is some speculation over whether or not he actually killed himself, because when they found him, there was no gun, and he actually had 2 gunshot wounds, not just one. It's thought that it was actually a murder and not a suicide. Some people think that maybe the girl who was in love with her other significant other was jealous and shot him. Others think that maybe it was actually just a suicide. So, unfortunately, the gun was never found, and nobody came forward with any information. So, they're really not sure what happened to poor Harvey. Now, Now the college shut down in 1970, and it is now the Mission Point Resort. And people report all sorts of kind of weird things. And if anything goes wrong at the resort, it's kind of like a, oh, Harvey. Silly Harvey. They just blame Harvey. But there have been reports of women who are sitting in the theater. They've been touched or tickled or poked, or their clothes have been messed with. So there have been lots of reports of paranormal activity that they relate to Harvey. They don't think that he ever actually left. You know what I mean. And the entire island is incredibly haunted. There's so much that goes on over there. And I'll probably do my first few videos as like spirits of Mackinac, because it's just like one of my favorite places in the whole world. Harvey is said to mainly haunt the theater, because I believe, if I remember correctly, he was a theater student. So people have heard, I mean, as I mentioned before, women have felt Harvey touch them or play with their clothes, anything like that. But men have also heard male voices in the theater. Harvey, when he was alive, was kind of thought to be a little bit of a flirt. He liked the ladies for sure. So his spirit definitely gravitates toward women, but men have also heard him. So if you're ever at Mission Point Resort, head for the theater. See what you can find there. And you can definitely hear more about this from the Historical Society if you take their ghost tours. I highly recommend it. It's so fun. Very informative. And it also gives kind of some more history into the island, because they take you on like a tour of the island and different places that have had activity, and can hear more stories about things on the island and different spirits, and it's just a ton of fun. I will always recommend the ghost tours on the island. Okay, so we had people stop by and now my thing is all crooked. I don't know what happened and I don't know how to fix it. I did my mascara off camera and attempted some eyeliner, but it just wasn't gonna happen, so this is what we got. I did want to mention, I know I said I wasn't gonna go through the products, but I did want to mention that I got the SpongeBob Wet n Wild collection in the mail. I got it quite a while ago actually, but this is my first time playing with it. It's so pretty. This is what I used on my eyes. And you know, I did a very original warm orangey eye look because I'm innovative. So I used that. I used the primer mist, and I'm going to be using the setting spray. I do want to try and add a little bit of this, but I lost my, I was just going to use this. This is the SpongeBob highlighter, and it's like bright gold. It's probably going to look pretty, bonkers, but you know what? Makeup washes off, right? That's the worst that can happen. What do you look at that? Oh my god. This is not for my skin tone, but I still really, really love it. Holy crap. It's making my under eyes look awful, but whatever. Like I said, it washes off and we're just playing. I had like no plan for this, so. welcome to my channel. I have no plan. Yeah, as I said. Okay, alright. You know what? We're gold now. Love it. As I said before, if you are ever on the island, gosh, I have to like stop talking when I'm turned around. It's just rude. It's so rude. Okay. We're highlighted. Holy crap. Look at that. That looks terrible. That looks just so bad. But here we are. Mission Point Resort, I think, is kind of in the mid-level of prices. But if you're ever there and you ever have the opportunity, I haven't stayed there. I always stay at bed and breakfast. But I recommend checking it out because I've heard really good things. This is not a good color for this look. Wow. I have to go find a different lip color. This is bad. Trying something different. I look crazy. In case you didn't know, orange and pink don't go so well together. Not sure what I was thinking. No, it doesn't look so terrifying. Still looks Okay. Anyway. This is it. This is the look. Oh. Here we are. This is it. Anyway, that's my story about Harvey. And I had fun. I had fun with this. I like to tell stories. Stories are fun. If you have any that you would like me to tell, if you have heard any ghost stories from your area, or there's a particular one from Mackinac Island that you want to hear about, let me know. But I would love some suggestions because I'd like to continue this. This was fun. Even though I look just ridiculous. I cannot go out looking like this. Can I? Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a like and a thumbs up. That's the same thing. But subscribe. And I will also link my socials down below. I would love to see you on Instagram. And I'm trying Twitter, but I don't know. I'm not very good at it. At all. And I don't really do TikTok very often. So it's pretty much just Instagram. So yeah, leave me some love down below. Send me some suggestions for stories that you'd like to hear. And I'll see you next time. Bye!
Tell me a story.
Yes. A ghost story.
Can you hear it?
Wow, I'm gonna have a hard time with this. Speaking and doing things at the same time are not my strong point. I have like scratched myself. And it's like all red. I don't know, I'm fidgeting so bad. Whoa.